aka OG Diggity. I'm hanging out with the big homie Hankin TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, support the brother. We out here doing big things. It's all good, baby. Y'all see me free. We out here enjoying life. Wah! I want y'all to stop the violence, say no drugs, and put these guns down. I'm out, baby. Gotta go.
This is a certified hood classic.
I used to be in my feelings, then I turned up and got a spot. I can't say how much I made in that bitch, I just know it was a lot. I don't care no more if she love me for real, long as she love my knot. They say, Unc, you hitting them with too much drip. I know I got a mop. I put my flow in the microwave, I know I got to blow, now it's hot. I was way too far ahead of my time, I had to slow down and stop. Before I pull up to the honeycomb, I got to go round the block. Looking in blind spots for any nigga think he on the low trying to plot. Go ahead.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
What's up with it? It's your boy JT. If I say I done it, I did it. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Hankin TV tonight. I got my man, Mr. Old Skool Ryder, in the house. He coming up out the A. I told y'all this ain't just a dating platform. We everywhere. So tonight we're gonna go down to the A, man. We're gonna touch bases with Mr. Old Skool Ryder. I had the privilege to be on his platform a couple of times, but I'm gonna let him tell y'all what his platform is about. Man, go ahead and introduce yourself for the people.
What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old Skool Ryder, come from that Dallas, Texas originally for 39 years, but I've been in the ATL for almost 4 and some change. Shout out to you guys. My platforms originally was a car platform. That's how I make James through other people. So basically, whenever I have my guests on the show, we always talk about other stuff. My show was basically more about cars. So I went ahead and just changed my platform over to talk about other stuff. You know, like books, life, religion, sex, money, things like that.
What? So you say you're originally out of Dallas, Texas?
Yes, sir.
So how was it growing up down there?
I mean, most of my life we was moving around like all the time. You know, you was poor. You know, if you ain't got it, you gotta go somewhere else. You know. I mean, but mostly we had a big family and everything. You know, like my extended family, like my cousins and nephews and stuff like that.
So what was you doing growing up down there? Was you into sports, into music, or did you always grow up in cars?
You know, the car. I'm not gonna say I was a child prodigy or anything like that, but I've been messing with cars since maybe 9 years old.
And then, so did you ever do any music? Was your author? I know you just didn't start out podcasting.
Oh man, I mean, I guess my personality, since I move around all the time in my lifetime, my interest is kind of like all over the place. But I always kind of kept them at bay. Man, I try to do the music thing back in the day when I was younger, but I couldn't afford the instruments or anything like that. So I ended up just try to go into sports, try to get myself out of trouble. But of course, a little stuff here and there, but it wasn't enough to get me in for real trouble, nothing like that. I pretty much kind of escaped a lot of stuff. But I was just doing things to just, get out of trouble and try to keep busy, But I always worked. Had a job or something to do,
So you didn't get in no trouble. So you didn't get in no trouble growing up?
Not no real trouble, nothing like that. I had a couple scares and stuff like that, like vandalism and stuff like that, but did nothing stick.
So how'd you end up in the A, man?
Whew. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Jay, man. This was the last place on earth I was trying to be in Atlanta for, obvious reasons or whatever. But come to think out, my particular personality, I would shine in Atlanta. I actually came out here from my day job. I work overnight, but my regular job, I transferred out here for my regular job, of course.
So how did you end up coming up with your platform?
I tried to do this back in 2017. I did a couple episodes, but that was trash and everything. I set up a little mini studio inside my apartment. I had a walk-in closet. So I just went ahead and just put the sound pads, cut through a couple pictures in there, but I only did like 3 episodes. But of course, those don't exist no more on YouTube. But this time around, maybe back in 2020, everybody had to sit down, basically. I always had this plan, like, you know what, let me try this one more time. People like, I like talking my stuff, you know what I'm saying? But my platform actually started out, talking about cars, and I had car people on there. But come to find out, when I talk to those people on my show, they want to talk about other stuff. So, like, you know what? Let's talk about the other interests they may have. They might want to talk about their family. They might want to talk about the book they read, or about their life experiences. My original show, Hey Usually Inside Voice, it's more than a car show.
So when you was doing the car show content, was you just interviewing people that was in the cars, or was you actually going, to car events?
I had a couple of events, but I don't have the footage anymore. It just, my footage didn't make it out for whatever reason. It just, for some reason, my memory card didn't save everything. It was on there, then it wasn't on there no more.
Right.
I think it might have been me or something, but that camera ended up getting damaged anyway. But I lost all that footage. But the car people, mostly on season 1, they're like mostly DIY car YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
My first interview was Anthony Griffin III. Anthony Griffin. The car guy with the 78 Aero Cooper Impala. The 2-wheel car everybody like. Looks like an old man car, but on the inside, it's just a beast. I originally found you through Mikhail, The Dream.
So what's your target audience?
Yeah, my target audience, my show is pretty much for everybody, mate. Everything actually go all the way back to cars, to be real about it. I have bad women on my show. You're gonna have women at the car show. We like to something to look at, you know what I'm saying? They be in the magazines. Yeah. Also, the women and stuff like that, it come down to sex and everything like that. I don't get too graphic on the show with that subject, but we do talk about it. Pretty much my show is like a grown and sexy show, basically.
So, do you have artists on your show? Because I've seen you just recently had Ugly Money on your platform.
Oh, yeah, that's actually what I learned from like season 1. Because of the algorithm on YouTube, I had like a bunch of different categories on the same channel. It kind of threw my algorithm out. So on season 2, I went ahead and made like separate channels, pretty much split the content. I still broadcast on the channel from time to time, but on my music platform, it goes on the West Playing Now platform, West Playing Now podcast. That's a channel. Also, my book club, which is the Writer's Book Club. Your author, you was on the first up. You was in the first season of the Writer's Book Club. You pretty much one of the founding members, of be the real about it.
Right. So tell people about the Writer's Book Club, man.
Man, this Writer's Book Club is basically for everybody, but it's not your regular book club. I don't want I'm not. It's for the real. I can't say it, you monetize. I ain't gonna mess your thing up. It's for the real folks. You know what I'm saying? It's for the real nitty gritty.
So what genre authors do you have on there?
Oh man, I got from like urban genre, from like some of the females talk about the relationships, sex on us sometimes. Some of it's graphic, some of it's not. Also, I got like regular authors have like novels for like big novels, like regular good old stories. And also I have some brothers that was locked down. Of course, I cater to them the most. I had people locked down. I try to make sure I give the silent voice a voice, of course, on my side. But man, it's book club really for everybody, man. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, Jay.
So by you having several different platforms, man, what are you looking to do with your platforms?
Eventually they're gonna get monetized. For some reason, I didn't expect my book club to take off the way it did. Actually, the Writer's Book Club is actually nominated for a C Award in Tennessee in May. That's like the Southern Entertainment Awards. That's like a big deal in the South. I didn't think I was ever gonna be nominated. But some of my folks nominate the book club. I'm like, damn, the book club?
So one of your platforms is nominated for an award?
Yeah, for the C Award.
Okay, so tell the people about that, because I have never heard of that one.
Let me say that's actually, I mean, the Southern Entertainment Awards basically a lot of Southeast. I know I'm saying it wrong, but sorry, y'all. But mostly for the most of the entertainment, like all categories like rap, radio, podcasts, and authors, whatever you do in the Southeast or whatever, that's gonna be it. It's some big hitters there. They've been going for like 20 years. The Rise Book Club is actually nominated for the radio show podcast of the year. That's a big category right there. I'm in that.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, I'm against like some big hitters like in the radio business.
So what made you want to get into podcasting?
I like talking about noise, you know what I'm saying? I like do what I do, you know. You know, people like me to talk. You know, I talk.
Okay, then what's up, The Real Broadway?
Oh, what's going on, bro?
So you said, in the future, would you like for your podcast to get picked up, or would you like for it to stay independent?
I talked to a few, I can't put them out there right now. I talked to like a couple independent folks right now about the Riders Book Club, but I'm not ready to make that jump as of yet. You know, I'm still trying to cultivate that right now. For some reason, that's going to end up being my baby. I thought, hey, Use Your Inside Voice was going to be my baby, but the Riders Book Club, you know, I got to go ahead and push it out a little more. I'm actually going to be doing some more book events. So I'm going to be like hosting or whatever coming up pretty soon. Y'all look out for that as well. I'm going to be pretty much traveling a little bit more for the book thing as well. But on the music, I've been doing a lot of music summits as well when I have my podcast. I'm trying to get y'all here in Atlanta, hopefully in the summertime, what we talked about like a while back.
Right.
It's going to be like, I can't name the platform right now, but we're going to be on that particular platform, like one of the bigger hip hop platforms.
Right.
And it's going to be me, you, and a few.
Stacey Johnson. She was on here. If y'all haven't checked out the interview I had with Stacey Johnson, the owner of Mo Red Productions, check her out. Somebody want to know what book is your club reading now? Is it like an actual book club where y'all read books, or is that just the title of it?
You know, it's actually just a podcast where we talk about a particular author that comes on the show. I get their book, we'll read it like I did yours. Then we'll basically just talk about it with the author. If people got questions, I go ahead and ask the author that particular. It's mostly a podcast.
So you did I send? I didn't remember sending you a copy of my book. So you read my book?
I got it from somewhere.
So what did you think about it?
Hey man, it's real. That's how I got. That's why I mess with you.
Right.
I mean, you put your heart in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So man, by being so many different podcasts out, man, what's some of the things that make your podcast different?
You know, we don't talk about the same thing. It's not repetitive, you know what I'm saying? It do have like a car aspect in it sometimes, but on my other podcasts, I pretty much try not to talk about your cars and stuff like that. I want to keep it on the main podcast, but the guests want to ask like, hey, you forgot to ask me about my car.
Right.
You know, when I had Wendy Day on my show like a few months ago, she was asking, oh, you forgot to ask me about my favorite car? Like, this the music show. I'm like, I asked her anyway.
So what's some of the podcasts you watching now?
Sure, I watch a little bit of everything, man. Big Facts, I like that one myself. I mean, I watch your stuff, of course, and I mean, it's a few of the smaller podcasts I catch here and there, but I watch a little bit of some of the Black Sector on YouTube mostly. I mean, not most of the time, but sometimes.
So when you do your podcast, I think I've seen a couple of them where you had like actually went to events. So is that something ongoing you're going to be doing?
Oh yeah, I'm actually, that's what we're talking about right now. I'm going to be doing that with the Riders Book Club starting next month again. I think I got like maybe 3 book events for the next couple months.
So by me being an author, I deal with a lot of authors, you know what I'm saying? Conversate, you know what I'm saying? Networking back and forth. Tell people how they can get on the Writers Book Club.
If you're author or anything relating to writing, just hit me up on my email at therydersbookclub@gmail.com. Somebody can drop the link in there somewhere. Hold on. Sure, I can't do that. This ain't my thing. This your thing.
I'm gonna put it in the descriptions. I'll get it from you, and I just put it in the descriptions of the YouTube video.
But with that, it's not a boring book club. Basically, it's not no snooty. Even though I had white folks on there, of course, but man, they be getting turned up on there too, man. I ain't go front, man.
So you got a lot of stuff going on. You got a lot of platforms. So what you got coming up in the future?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna take a deal or not, or anything like that on one of these podcasts. But a few people kind of been in my ear. But I want to, basically make sure I monetize all of these. I think the one that's going to be pretty big is going to be the music platform, the What's Playing Now podcast. I know I'm going to be doing the Ugly Money next month. They got another music summit. I'm going to Tennessee a little bit after that, Houston, and somewhere else, I believe. But I'm going to be like Tom Joyner, man. I'm going to be flying back and forth.
Well, just like Arthur's, man, I deal with a lot of artists as well. So tell us about the music platform.
It actually came from season 1. I had like a couple artists on my show. Actually, my first official artist was Coon Lottie. I know he's a big car YouTuber. He do the LS swaps, but he's actually with off Top Up Records. That's with Little Runner ML from Fort Worth.
Right.
He's like a big rapper from the DFW, pretty much nationwide. He wrote for most of all of the female rappers right now. His CEO. Lil Ronnie, he pretty much wrote for like most of the females out of here that's ghostwriting. He's a big ghostwriter.
So I'm saying, do you just interview artists on there, or do you do like music spotlights? What does it consist of?
Music spotlight, what they got coming out, but sure. I let the artists do that. Like I let you do your thing on the show. I let the artists do their thing. But coming up here pretty soon, I'm going to have them to spit a freestyle. That's what I'm trying. That's what we're working on right now. It's going to be like an all-around music show with the video playing and a countdown and everything.
So we covered the Riders Book Club. We did the music one. So what's the explain the other one to us?
Oh, the original one was Hey, Use Your Inside Voice.
Yeah.
You just on that one recently. That's season 3. That's my original podcast. Mm-hmm. But recently I had you on there. I had Missy Stone on there, the legend porn star. And I had some other folks on there. That's Hey, Use Your Inside Voice.
So what type of guest do you take for that one? What type of guest? Like the one is for authors and readers, the other one is for artists, and what type of guest do you have on this one?
Just pretty much a little bit of everybody. I don't know. I know we talked about this before on season, how everything else, we talk about cars, but I had women of the lifestyle on there from I had escorts on there, I had porn stars. I had like regular people on the show. I had whatever pretty much interests me. That particular show is pretty much what's on the inside of them. We know their inside voice, what they talk about. I know y'all seen some of the shows with the escorts on the show, if I can say it like that.
Yeah.
But they talk about what they did. They talk about what was more than that, basically.
So what you think kind of like is missing from podcasts? Because we got so many different ones. You got several different platforms. So what do you think is missing from podcasts?
Man, most of the time, people don't get past the 7th episode, not even 5. You got to be consistent. You got to make sure your audio is right. I mean, even though I'm in a new podcast room, it's not done yet. I got a bunch of stuff on the floor. That's like 2 of my colors right there. They're teal and black. But it's going to be like a bunch of other colors. It's going to be like high tech / like I got some antique stuff I'm put in here. This room is going to be crazy. It's going to be kind of contained to everything that I do on all 3 podcasts. You're going to see probably in a few weeks when I come back. That's why I haven't been on in the last couple of weeks. I was working on my podcast room. But what I'm missing from podcasts is your audio. Some people get discouraged real quick, man, because the views ain't going to be that high. Some people get lucky and the views that jump up like that. But they get high real quick. Then they don't have nothing else to talk about. Okay, Hank, I think you're taking a break. You still there, bro? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I think he's taking a call. Yeah, right now,
Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm gonna give you the floor for a minute, man. Just go ahead and explain to the people about your platforms. You know how to do this.
Oh boy, you don't want me to do your thing, baby. Do your thing. All right, y'all got some questions in the audience. Come talk to me, y'all. What's up? Hankin TV with Mr. Old Skool Ryder, holding down for my boy James Turner the third. But my podcast, Hey Use Your Inside Voice, we basically talk about everything that you guys desire. You know, life, books, sex, music, everything else. But I have 3 podcasts. It's enough for everybody. So let me see. Look, take some questions here. Get your book on the list. Yo, are you an author? If you could hear me, yeah, type your stuff in the chat real quick. Let's see. Hang on 1 second. I need to be on that show. Oh, what's up, Stacey? Talk to me. What you got going on?
Hey, just take over for me for a second, man. I got the popo at my door.
Oh shit! Hell no, man. All right, do your thing. Oh wait. We're gonna pray for you. Do a prayer emoji. I hope it ain't nothing, but you know. Man, my car collection is basically all over the place, man. I have like, hold on. I have like 2 Model A's from like the late 20s, like 27, 28 model. No, sorry, 28 and 29 Model A. They like bodies. I have like 2 Mercury Cougars, 67 and 68. Also, I have like a 80 Oldsmobile 98 Coupe. That's on my channel as well. Also, I have like a 83 Buick LeSabre. Buick. God, later. I just wrote this car. I'm tripping. I also had like a Buick Riviera with drop top, red and white top, of course. See, not in order. Hold on 1 second. I think I might have a total of maybe like 10 old school cars and 2 newer cars. Not an author, but I love reading. I had like ghost writers and readers, and I also had voice actors on my show before. Hit me in the inbox on email. We'll chop it up or whatnot. Hope Hank is straight. You know what I'm saying, Stacy? Stacy, what you got going on yourself? Hold on, y'all. Nice collection. Y'all collect old school cars, collectibles, and everything else. But recently, I'm doing my podcast on the second one. Man, for some reason, I got hooked on to French art and stuff like that. I don't know how that happened. It's not like the real old stuff, but mostly French art. I think it's like 40 or 50 years old I've been buying recently. I'm just waiting on a picture to come in of, let me see, who is that? Sure. I gotta think of, hold on, let me see, Stacy. What's it? Oh yeah, no, Ghost Writer, Swift. You know, a person that writes for somebody else. I don't know why I said Ghost Reader, but y'all, Ghost Writer is basically when somebody writes your book for you or have some input in it most of the time. I'm doing a book at ND in April. What day is that, Stacy? I gotta make sure I can fit that in my calendar. I'm just going through the comments, y'all. I can't go wild on this show. This is not my show. Oh, okay. What's a ghost reader? Oh, oh. What Andy? Is that Indianapolis or Indiana? Okay, Stacey, that's Indianapolis, right? Hey, you straight, bro?
All right, I'm back. Where
you
we
good?
at? We might go viral now.
Man, I'm about to sound like, oh hell no, man. Okay, good. I'm glad you good, man.
All right, so where was we at, man? We got some questions in here.
No, me and the ladies was talking about the book stuff. Yeah, Stacey, I have to see if I can fit that in there. I know I got a book event that weekend. I gotta see if it's the 22nd or the 23rd. I gotta make sure. But hit me in my inbox so I can see for myself. But we're talking about the platforms, Hank.
Did you explain the yo what a ghost reader was?
Yeah, I don't know why it's Ghost Ryder. I don't know why I said Ghost Reader, man.
Oh, she mean a ghost writer?
Yeah. Yeah, I was telling her my platform for everybody in the book industry. I had ghostwriters on the show. I have readers. Also, I have voice actors on my show as well. That was interesting too.
So man, I'm all off focus now. I don't know what's going on, boy. We went to jail.
You good, man.
She said, "Can I send you his info?" Yeah, it's gonna be in the I'm gonna put it in the description of the YouTube video.
Damn, I can't even type on here. I can't even type on here.
So when we get done, Old School, make sure you send me all the info, the email and all that, and I'm gonna put it in the description of this video.
Yeah, sorry about the lighting, guy, but all my lights is not hooked up in the room yet, but it should be ready like in a week or so.
So we're gonna start off here. So what you say you had coming up?
What is it? Oh, yeah, I was basically telling them I have like a couple of book events that I got for the next 2-3 months. And I got some music summits as well. What we was talking about. Yeah, I'm doing the Ugly Money Summit again. You know, they got 2 a year where they sign somebody to like a deal or whatever, get them a little cash or whatnot. I'm going to be doing my podcast out there again as well.
I've seen that too. So what type of other work are you going to be doing in the future with Ugly Money?
I'm basically just a big supporter of them. You know, they looked out for me real quick. They ain't charged me nothing. You know, they came out to my studio that I rented. They drove like an hour to come to me. You know what I'm saying? They had like a press run like last year. They went to like all like the big folks, like the big media and radio. You know, I was fucking with them. You know, from the jump or whatever. They pulled up on me.
Right. For the people out there who don't know, Ugly Money is Ugly Money Meech. He was an artist, but now he's doing he's podcasting now. Is they in Atlanta or are they from Texas?
They podcast in Atlanta, but he from VA.
Okay. So now let's go back to the part of the artists. I said I also be having a lot of artists on the platform. So how can the artist? So what's the platform for the artists again?
What's playing now? The reason I have like 3 different podcasts, you know, the algorithm, it gets kind of weird on YouTube and social media. It throws everything off, you know what I'm saying? So you got to separate that, unless you got like a big old channel or something. But I don't have I got some of my subscribers back, but I lost a lot of subscribers when I switched my platform over. You know, I had a lot of car people who's kind of upset about it a little bit. I think I lost like almost 300 subscribers like a while back.
What?
You know, when I switched my platform over, but I got some of them coming back. I probably could have cracked 1,000 like a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, if I kept doing the content. But it just wasn't in my heart like that. I love cars, but you know, sometimes, you know, some people don't want to talk, you know, the car people.
So do you have a schedule for your content or you just upload it?
I try to do it a couple times a week, you know, going live a couple times a week. I rarely do pre-recorded. Unless I'm recording. Like I did the Ugly Money situation. That was pre-recorded. I did it at the studio. It called the Plug ATL. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They're affiliated with other folks as well. But I use a studio. I got like a block of time that I use. If I need to use the studio, I go ahead and use it real quick. But I just haven't used it in a while. I got some hitters coming up, man. I can't talk about it as of right now, but it's about to go crazy.
So for the people, man, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Oh, sure. You can catch me on IG at Mr. Old Skool Ryder, which is misteroldskoolryder. Oh, sure. Okay. Oh, yeah. misteroldskoolryder. That's my IG. The Writer's Book Club is therydersbookclub. The Writer's Book Club. Also, y'all vote for me for the C Award. The link is going to be in my bio on my social medias. I need to get them votes up. You know what I'm saying? I want to shock the world in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? In May. I'm gonna talk for a little bit before we get up out of here. But I know you had another question for me.
Now, if you want to talk, man, go ahead. I'm gonna give you the floor. Instead of give me time to do something right quick. Go ahead.
I'll do your thing, man. You gonna click off? All right, in the music artists or anybody want to come on any of these platforms, Arthur, I don't care who you is, if you got a story to tell, just come holler at your boy, Mr. Old Skool Ryder. You know, by the time the studio will be all hooked up, it'll be light up. Man, it'll be all kind of stuff up in here. But if y'all in the Atlanta area, and I also do travel and I also do virtual. If y'all have any suggestions or whoever need to come on the show, y'all let me know. And that's fine. We're gonna wait on Hank real quick. Y'all got any more questions for me right now? I know people want to ask a few more questions. What y'all got? It's open. It's open right now. When you go on the C Awards, it's SEA Awards. You go look for the category radio show podcast of the year. It's going to be under Ryder's Book Club at the particular website. It's like all the way down to the bottom. It's like before Ugly Money podcast. It's before them. But the name gonna be Ryder's Book Club on their website.
Send me that link too, and I'll also put that one up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna get you in Atlanta here. We're gonna get you in Atlanta pretty soon, man. I got to come to Ohio still, man. I got some folks I got to interview out there.
Most definitely. And then we had a couple of little technical difficulties, so we kind of started a little late, man.
It be like that, man. I know you got another guest coming up here shortly, right?
No, I had them earlier, but like I said, I just had I got some stuff I got to take care of and deal with while these people was at my door. Send me that information, man. I'm gonna make sure I put in the description of this video, and we're gonna do this again. That's what we're gonna do.
Let me answer Yo-Yo question real quick before we go. Hold on one second, James. Hold on. Let me find the category real quick. She asked how many people. Hang on one second. Let me go to my link real quick.
You should have been there sent me that.
Sure, I had it posted on my. Hey, I posted every so often, but hey, I'll go ahead and say I ain't want to bombard everybody with all this stuff like that.
Shoot, closed mouth don't get fed.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I'm working on a campaign right now. I'm trying to make a push for it. Hold on, I'm finna tell y'all how to get there too. Hey, when you go to my IG at Mr. Old Skool Ryder, go to my link tree.
Yep.
Hold on. Yeah, go to my link tree. Click on the link. Go to inner site. And let's see. Let me get out. You go to them 3 bars to the right. It's gonna be a drop down. It's gonna say ballot. It's gonna see how to vote and nominate. What the heck is the?
Let's see if I can get on there.
You know, okay. I think voting already ended, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the voting already ended, looking like it.
Go to the ballot. Hold on, let me see. Go to the ballot.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me do it because I'm on here. You can also get your media pass as well, James. Last year, when I got my pass, it was free.
Was it? I'm gonna get the
It's gonna be in Nashville. I'm gonna be there anyway as a nominee, but I'm also going to be doing the media thing myself.
Yeah, because it say voting from September to March.
Yeah, so it already ended. I guess it must have ended not too long ago. Okay.
You might have already won.
Shit, don't give me the line, man. Hey, it would be nice, man. Oh, yeah, also I'm going to be at the HSF Awards as well. You know, it's going to be Ugly Money, Peppy Ken, and some few other folks. They got their big award ceremony. Also in April as well. I think it's April 15th, the HHF Awards. You know, Ice-T is going.
No, nominated, or you're gonna be there as media.
I'm just gonna be pulling up, doing my thing. I'm not gonna be media this time. Yeah, you're gonna have Ice-T. You're gonna have a bunch of celebrities up there. You know, just like last year.
Right. But
That might be, if I'm not mistaken, what they told me the other day, you gotta go ahead and submit your request. I think the media is free. You get your pass.
all right, make sure you send me that information, man.
I'm finna shoot to you in a second, but we go out. But you got any more stuff for me to answer or whatever?
Now that's it for now. What we gonna do, man? We gonna
Chop it up real quick before after this.
we just gonna have. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just bring you. We gonna reschedule it and do it again. Cause like I said, we was kind of late due to the technical difficulties. And I really want to handle. I'm gonna handle this situation right quick.
Hey, do your thing. Next time around, man, it's gonna be crazy up in here, man.
Yeah, that's what we gonna do. We gonna see the transformation.
Yeah, you're actually gonna have some light on me this time. Hey, Stacy and Yo, hit me on the email. Hit me on my DM real quick. Hit me on my DM at Mr. Old Skool Ryder, on IG.
All right, man. Make sure you send me that information, man.
I'm finna shoot it to you right now, bro.
All right, thanks.
How do you handle it, man? I'm out. Peace
You
out.
already know. That was my guy, Mr. Old Skool Ryder. See, this right here, this is in real time right here. Man, I appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. I'm definitely going to get him back up here. So if y'all got any questions y'all going to have for him, what I'm going to do, I'll put a post on my community post on YouTube. Put the questions in there or send them to me on IG at Hankin TV. And that way we can get them questions in. He also going to send me all his information. I'm going to put in the description of this YouTube video. And y'all can contact him like that. But I got something I got to take care of right now. I just had the boys at my door. So I need to take care of that. I want to thank y'all for coming through, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. I hope everybody have a good night. I'm out.